Not looking forward to getting another car lease. I really don't want another car. And the thing that turns me off about getting another car is not the payment, the lease payment. What bothers me is the payment for the insurance. When I started my lease 2 years ago, I got the same payment I have today. I negotiated the payment. That's the payment I make to the end of the lease. But the insurance, when I started that lease, was $700 for 6 months. Now it's over $1,200 for 6 months. I can afford to pay for it, but it bothers me that I'm really being just gouged and ripped off. That's what's happening. Just like going to the grocery store, you need food, you got to buy food, but you're being gouged and ripped off. Well, that's what owning a car is now. Insurance company is gouging and ripping off car owners. The only way I can get rid of that insurance gouging, I can't get a cheap car, a lease, because the insurance is just going to be about the same for an expensive car or a cheap car. Very little difference, you can hardly tell. It's like they got a bottom line for whatever you're going to drive. The only real way to get rid of the gouging insurance company is don't get a car. And I think about this a lot, how to get around without a car. Well, I figured out I could take Uber when I want to go on a trip. I could take Uber to the airport and then take the tram at MIA over to the rental place. Then rent me a car. Everything is fixed in price. You rent the car, you know what you're going to pay. There's no ups on it. The Uber ride, before you even take the ride, you know what it costs. So that's what I think a lot about, is not having another car and getting around with ride-share transportation. I don't know if I'm going to do that, but it's on my mind only because the gouging and ripping off of car insurance companies.